Anyway, how do you pronounce your last name?
Sabourin.
Sabourin.
Sabourin,
Okay.
yeah.
Sabourin.
So I say it.
Sabourin. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. I always ask people because, some people pronounce people's names wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. So now we can...
Now we're clipping.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
How you living? It's Shaboi Cam here with Kevin Sabourin. Oh. It's your boy Cam here, coming at you from Dom's place. Kevin Sabourin of Lucid and a bunch of other things. Big in the community that I've seen. Very influential. Maybe a hometown hero. I don't know.
I don't know.
That's what it looked like. So
You're the one that did all the reading.
That's the thing. Coming from somebody who doesn't know you personally, all I saw was your professional background, and I'm actually disappointed. No, I'm just kidding. No, actually, it's very awesome, and you should be proud. Lucid started in about 2003.
Yeah, about that. Yeah.
Were you in there as well?
Yeah, I was in there as well.
Did you start the band?
I guess kind of. Yeah, it just kind of came together, but yeah, I was there from the beginning.
Just tell me the order, who came next. Is it all original members?
Well, in the beginning, no, I guess not. It's come to almost become more of a conglomerate now, but our current core formation has been together since we just started playing with our original drummer again.
Dope. Anthony, right?
Rippy is his name. Ryan Riparius Trumbull.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
Ryan, my bad.
Rippy.
I knew I was gonna fuck this up.
And so our current thing has probably been sitting on as it is for the last 8-9 years.
Yeah.
And
it's pretty dope. Though.
Yeah, it's cool to be able to experience something like that with a group of people.
Hell yeah. And you guys are all friends and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Chris seems like a pretty cool dude. Absolutely. We spoke to him before. He helped us out with Shaboi Cam.
Yeah, he's an interesting human being.
He is, and that's always the best. It's variety is the spice of life, but try not to overspice it because you get a headache. You know what I mean? So anyway, Lucid has been described as a wood rock, kind of like a wood rock is what I read, and I've never heard that phrase before until I read it in the I don't want to cheat, but it was on the description. So I'm thinking Adirondack, rock and roll. But kind of like
we've kind of
like a big band, not a big band, but
we've been sometimes described as being musically schizophrenic. We touch on a lot of different genres, but at the main core, we're kind of a blues, folk, rock
with the harmonica. Hell yeah!
But we love good rhythms and global rhythms and things like that. So.
You got piano in there, you got saxophone, guitar, you got bass, you got drummer. I think there's 2 drummers at some time, possibly. Did I see? Something?
Sometimes we have some of our former members who played us at one time, and they come and, perform with us.
Yeah.
We also have, guest singers.
And it's great because it's almost like a community. That you're also very involved in. Yeah. So it's kind of just sharing is caring almost in a way. Yeah, I'm definitely down for that.
I never rode a school bus until I was an adult.
Really? Oh, right. Lucy is the most current one, right?
Yeah.
Or is that still in commission?
No, they've all been passed on.
Oh.
Yeah, but I owned 3 school buses.
Damn. What were the names of them? Because I got Lucy.
One was maybe Luna, maybe it was
Luna's
Lucy,
good.
I believe. Probably. Then the other one we just called Lucy again.
Nice. Yeah. So Blue Lucy was the last. Who paints those?
That was Gabriel Levitt.
Yeah.
He's actually a.
All 3?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yep.
That's dope.
And he was a big influence on me when I was younger. I met him through actually Ben Ryman, and
dope.
And so I met him probably when I was 17, and Gabriel was on some other tip, working harder than just making art, making music, making videos.
That's dope.
Making everything, you know?
Yeah, and yeah.
So when it came time to reach out, that was like the obvious choice. And he's living down in Manhattan, and he's, you know, crawling into the subways. And
that's dope. Shout out to Gabriel.
Yeah, we love
That's
Gabriel.
pretty dope. A lot of people saw it. You know, everybody appreciated it. It was really cool to see, especially around here where, you know, what we got going on is not as frequent as other places. So it was really cool to see. You mentioned Ben. Ben, I heard there was a big influence on you. You actually used to rap. You recorded.
I still do.
Yeah? You started rapping. Can we say that?
I started working with Ben.
Yeah, that's right.
With my friend Craig brought me over to his house because he was a rapper. I'd go over and I would play guitar, so I'd, you know, work on beats, and I would play guitar, they'd make beats, and they'd rap, so I was always around people doing hip-hop and,
that's awesome.
and other stuff, and I was like, you know, you don't need, you know, 4 minutes of some sort of, like, extravagant guitar thing, you just need a very...
something that feels good.
Yeah, you need something to the point, and so it taught me to, like, be to the point. I started working with him at 17. Recorded a lot of music with him.
Dope.
He recorded one of our Lucid albums.
Hell yeah.
As well. We recorded it in his basement.
Which one did he record?
Dude Manoir.
You mentioned you rap, you play guitar. You also play a bunch of other things, too. You can play a wide variety of instruments.
Yeah, if it's got strings on it.
Nice. Mandolin?
Yep.
Maybe you can help our boy Ahan. He's trying to learn mandolin right now. Okay, so last touch on Ben. You actually introduced him to his current wife.
Yeah, which is kind of cool. Like, I took note of that.
That's really cool, man.
Wow, it's cool. Like, I made this song, and then I went over to Ben's house.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, we need to have somebody. And I've known Danielle since...
That's dope.
Was in kindergarten.
Cupid.
I said, let's bring her on over and sing. And then next thing you know, they got married and have a kid. And
that's so dope.
So it's kind of cool.
Yeah. You're making relationships.
Yeah,
You're
building bridges.
Writing songs. You actually teach guitar, too.
Yeah, I taught guitar.
That's
I don't teach it really at the moment, but I've taught lots of students. And actually, one of my drummers at one time, he was one of my students. I started teaching him probably when he was 12.
Yeah.
And
how's he now?
24.
Dope.
And he played with us for a year. And then actually now he's working on a musical project, The Melting Nomads.
The Melting Nomads?
Yeah, over in Vermont with Chris Shacklet and a girl that used to sing with us, Meadow.
Right. Okay, so there's Songs of Sandburn. Is that girl singing with you, Ground Up? Is that...
Yeah, it's Meadow.
Okay, so she's really talented.
Very talented.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Very awesome that, again,
I just went and
connections.
I went over to Burlington and sung with him over at Nectar's.
Nectar's is dope. Yeah, I've seen a lot of videos. I see you guys played in New York. I've heard that you guys even played in Alabama. You guys played as far as taking on, like, the original 13 Colonies, pretty much. Like a nor'eastern band, kind of festival band. It must be fun.
Yeah, we ended up in some really interesting places. You know, B.B. King's Blues Club in Manhattan.
Pennsylvania.
It's
funny. Chris actually told me a funny story about Pennsylvania, and he wanted me to tell it to you. It was a very drunk woman was watching you guys. Shout out to your Chris. It's in Pittsburgh. All right, even better because this woman's very drunk and she's signaling you by sucking her finger. Is that correct? And is it momentarily after she falls on her face right on the cup?
Yeah,
she's okay. That's what it's.
No, like she fell and like the glass broke and we actually stopped playing.
Oh yeah.
Like we never have stopped playing before for anything. We're like, oh my gosh, is this woman alive? She was like the only one in there too.
Oh really? In Pittsburgh?
It was a weird night. We were like, we didn't like it was in
Man,
we just played down in Saratoga recently.
Yeah, what was that band? Pigeon Playing Ping Pong. Was that the one you played in with them in there?
I don't really remember. I don't think so though.
Oh, okay.
Milk or no?
No, I don't do milk. Oh, sorry.
Coffee's sweet enough for me.
Right on, right on.
I'd say at one point, right before I don't know if you ever heard of Gathering of the Vibes Music Festival.
Oh, no, I haven't.
Okay, it was like ran for 20 years. Eventually, it was down in Bridgeport, Connecticut, and they had probably about get 24,000 people.
Holy shit!
The Dead, and you name it, like they played there. And me, Lowell, and all of our dudes, basically, but me and Lowell in the beginning, we all used to work stage crew and build stages and do stuff. And we actually used to build the stages at
That's
Gathering
dope.
the Vibes. And we used to do stage crew, and those guys did security Gathering the Vibes. And, basically, over the years, eventually, we were up on the stage and got to play at Gathering the Vibes.
Was it that kind of made the connection?
Port, Port, like, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And it was, beautiful right on the ocean.
That's so
and, we got on the same building with the Dead and, like, at a festival that we used to, like, build the stages at, and, like, we worked our way up onto the stage.
Hell yeah.
And that point was like, wow.
Were you ever just on the stage being like, wow, I used to build these?
Yeah, that was what's going on.
Yeah.
But I also remember carrying the amplifiers up there and being like, these guys aren't doing nothing I can't do.
Yeah. Back to Lucid.
Yeah.
There's this dude named Zach McCarthy who says, do sound for you guys? Do you recall Zach? He's Zach.
I don't know, man.
Okay,
There's
so
been some people who've done sound, but
Zach,
I don't know where would he be from?
From Dirty Ditches, Old Dirty Ditches.
Old Dirty Ditches. There's a guy named Zach. Old Dirty Ditches.
I think so.
Fuck, funny.
Kyle.
Yeah, Don Chiole Spaghetti-O Jones. No, Don Chiole Spaghetti-O, also known as
serious?
Jones.
Oh
Yeah,
my
that's
God,
his
they
name.
said Zach. God damn it.
See?
So it's not a setup. I swear to God. Let's cut that out. So let's talk about how you influenced his start of Old Dirty Ditches. How about that? Is that true?
Yeah, we had an influence in a lot of bands getting to go.
Cool.
And Kyle he rode with us down, went on tour with us to Georgia, Florida. And I was like, here's this guy. He's like, hey, I'll go with you.
Right.
Okay. Go for a ride. And he
Yeah.
started picking up sound.
That's
He
dope.
got really good at it and worked really hard, and he was always with us.
Cool.
And then down the line, what is he doing? He's playing the bass. And I'm like, oh, wow, you're learning that fast.
Yeah.
And it's like nice to see him playing music.
That's dope.
And, I hang out with another dude, Todd, who plays with them too. He's a younger guy making art, making music.
Yeah.
And,
Carl's in there too, huh? Is he still in there?
no, I don't think he's still in there.
Okay.
But he's playing around with my neighbor John Wager. And,
do you want to talk about your solo stuff, kind of? Sounds of Sandburn still something that's going?
Well, it sounds of Sabourin.
Sabourin. Oh, man, dude.
Just play into it now. I'd be like, I did that on purpose.
Yeah. Sounds of Sabourin. I thought it was like a Sabourin toothed tiger.
It kind of is, yeah.
Okay, my bad.
That is like,
I should play
know,
it. Oh, fuck.
I don't know. I have made so much music that I don't even know what to do with it, I think I've done 5 Lucid albums, maybe. I got my When I Rise album. I have another album that I've done, Stars in My Eyes and Eyes in My Stars. There's 7, and I'm probably sitting on like at least another 100. I already recorded, waiting to figure out where to go.
That's dope.
And so like I'm always working, and it's just a matter of, some stuff falls into Lucid, and I'm like now finding that like, there's some other stuff that I have to figure out how to like present.
Yeah.
How
I mean,
am
you're
I
saying
going to
hundreds, so it's like, wow.
after a certain point, and you don't take yourself so seriously, where you're like getting hung up on everything every creation is the most important creation. Nah, like don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Just do it, and then, see how it turns out. And if you go into it with that attitude, it's already going to turn out good.
Yeah. Positive outlook, positive attitude.
and open to whatever is going to happen.
Yeah, because anything could happen.
Exactly. Don't think that you know how it's going to already go.
Right. You can't tell the future.
Yeah, you
but
can't tell
practice
the future.
makes perfect.
But you can kind of tell the future.
Well, a little bit. You can be confident in yourself to know that you can at least push your way through it. Wish I would follow your advice. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's really good. That's really awesome.
The only thing I know how to do in life, start to finish, is make a song. So.
Well, that's awesome.
Otherwise, I like to start things and never stop or never finish them.
Right. What's your favorite thing to play, instrument-wise?
I really like, I like the guitar. Obviously, it's like my most direct, like, interface.
Yeah.
Newsflash.
Newsflash.
That might matter.
All this doesn't matter. We're actually, those red lights, those are all Christmas lights. We're not recording right now. Sorry. So, community. Let's talk. What are some future things you're doing?
Well,
Maybe a death metal band. That'd be
yeah. I was thinking a death metal band.
cool.
And actually, no. I'm branching my hip hop career out into. Well, let me tell you a quick story about my hip hop career.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So I've always like wrote in kind of a hip hop style, and then like last year, and I love like 90s, Tupac,
Yeah.
give me some like Mos Def. I like the boom bap,
Yeah.
And so I was like, you know what? I got tired of listening to some things, and I was like, I'm gonna start. I need some beats. I'm gonna start rapping again.
Oh yeah.
And then I was at Backwoods Pond Fest.
Word.
And we had put this festival on for 10 years,
Mm-hmm.
And there was this hip-hop group from another place. I won't say where they are. And they were on the stage, and they were playing. And I was having a really good time. And loving what's going on the side of the stage. And I was like, I'm going to get up there.
Oh, yeah.
And then, like, my old drummer comes over, and my guitar student, who was, a drummer at the time, comes over, and he's like, get up there. And I'm like, I don't know. And he's like, no, get up there. He's like,
yeah.
You're Kevin Sabourin. I remember him saying, he was like, you're Kevin Sabourin. And then
I'm just getting nervous.
And then, like, I'm like, okay. And so I, like, hop up on stage. And I go and I get on the microphone. And I'm, like, up there. And I'm like, ooh, like, just blending in with what's going on.
Right on.
Just, like, coming in. And I'm waiting. And that guy's rapping. And I'm, like, waiting for them to, like, give me my spot. And they, like, didn't give me my spot. And so I'm, like, still waiting. Ooh, ooh. And then I get a tap on my shoulder. It's their bass player. And he's like,
I'm gonna need that microphone.
he, like, kicked me off the stage. Right?
Oh!
So he kicked me off the stage. And so I didn't think anything of it, because I was having such a good time.
Right on. Absolutely. Good place
And
to
so
be.
I get off, and I'm continuing on my day.
Yeah.
In my evening, and then the next day, I heard they were, like, a little upset that I, like, got on their stage. And I felt bad for a second. I was like, man, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm like, should I go apologize to these people or what? And then I remembered, I said, no, I'm a rapper.
Yeah.
I'm a rapper. I'm pissed.
Yeah.
I'm pissed.
Right.
You didn't give me my spot.
That is true.
And I had the guy on my stage a million times in my life.
Right.
Not a million, but like enough times that they should give me a spot.
Absolutely.
And so, like,
I agree.
That's what's fun about getting to do hip hop, because it lets
Yeah.
you, like, it lets me take on, like, a different persona.
Wow,
you
yeah,
know?
nice.
To where it's like another side of it. It's like,
Yeah.
no, I'm like, one side of me is like humble, and the other side of it in life is like,
Yeah.
you do have to recognize when you're doing good. You do have
Absolutely.
to recognize that your friends are doing good.
Yeah.
So, like, you do have to, like, it's okay to be like, yeah, I'm this. And like, recognize what you've done.
Yeah, exactly.
Or what you recognize what you are.
About reputation.
Yeah, and, like, you don't have to always be like, all right.
You don't
want to try to be humble all the time, because at the end of the day, there's so much going on in the world, and there's so many distractions out there that sometimes you have to be direct.
Yeah.
To get to people.
Get
and
noticed.
to yourself.
Yeah.
Find me in the back alley puffing on the blunt, puff, puff, what, I'm gonna break you off for some, I got 10 on my tongue, I spawn, wait, I'm having my fun, I like the way you're moving, baby, the way you're swinging your hips, yeah, I like the way you're moving, baby, you got me licking my lips, and I've been around and I've seen some things, I've seen it, the living, it's as real as the feeling that I'm feeling, won't you break me off for some, won't you break me off for some, but the wild winds blow through wild woods, there's a wild child raised by wild wolves, so be careful of playing with things you don't understand, everything got a little wild within, them wild thoughts lead to wild things lead to wildness, so be careful what you think. The presence is enough, mind the words on the tip of your tongue. Gonna break you off for some, but I'm still standing at the end of the day. Police haven't come to knock, take me away. I'm not dead, in fact, I'm healthy, not rich, but wealthy, good people, good love, good green, token it up. Was walking through the valley, through the shadow to the edge. Fell to my knees, the power be that I beg. Have mercy on my soul, I'll give my gift to the world. Gracious makings, beginnings of the mankind. Hieroglyphic sign, wordplay, rhyme. Sit back in the pocket while I rock it one time. Let her fly by, rushing up from behind. Bring a spark, bring the light, and bring the dark into the light. But the necessary evil sees you, good people, and deceives you. Pleasure without pain, sunny day without rain, calm without a rage, life in the way. Just sit back in the pocket while I rock it one time. Back in the pocket while I rock it one time. It's that hippy dippy trippy shit, yeah, you know I'm feeling it. Can I get a witness? This is what I'm living with. Deep inside, truth lies between the lines. But look me in the eyes when you're talking to me. An astronomical anomaly, broken the fundamental rule, riding on the photon. Get your hold on, get to know the infinite, intricate connect to the internet, spider web. Synapse go past the shadow cast and the clock hits 333. And every time you see it, you should dream of me. But prism mind, sky eye, shock your chakra, magnetic field in the system, make you leaving feeling kinda weird. But it's that hippy dippy, yeah. But I'm spitting from the barnyard, straight from the heart, with the whole damn fam is drinking from mason jars. And there's a certain je ne sais quoi about ya, a certain je ne sais quoi about ya. But the poet sows verb, depict pictures, script, symbolism, pointments, Polish ships ages ago. But Pachimama, Goo Gaga, I'm just your baby talking through the flora and the fauna. A messenger for the Holy Ghost, a bicycle pedal, put forth a little bit of effort and I take you where you wanna go.
You also host open mic at the Elves Winery Lodge?
Yeah, on Sundays they do open mic over there.
That's dope.
And I host an open mic over there quite often, 10:30 to 2:30, and it's really nice to be able to play music during the day and, you know, be in the sunshine.
Hell yeah.
And they're really welcoming to musicians and stuff.
That's really dope.
They've been supportive.
Yeah, we need people like that. Mm-hmm. That's for sure, because, you know, having a place to start, you know, that's where you get your start. So.
And having a place to play some music that's not in a bar.
That's true.
Atmosphere, you know, there's like families and there's kids.
Absolutely.
And you can color on the tables, you know.
That's dope, man.
And they have dill pickles just sitting out.
Dill pickles?
Yeah, I'm a huge pickle fan.
Yeah? Did you ever have those dill pickle popcorn from Trader Joe's in Vermont?
Yeah, I've had all the dill pickles, everything.
Hell yeah, man. Dill pickles are good, man. Mm-hmm. I use dill and some mushroom recipe I use.
I have started an art museum.
Yeah?
It's currently closed, but I started an art museum over, I'd say, last year. As I decided, as I looked around, one day I was taking all my things that I had collected, trying to throw everything out.
Yeah.
And I'm just sorting through my life. And I'm looking, and I'm I got a couple ancient coins. I got this weird Japanese flag.
I love
sword
coins.
And yeah, I'm a coin collector since 8 years old.
Yeah.
And then so I just have all these things and these beautiful pieces of artwork from my friends that people that I've kind of somehow ended up with in my possession.
That's so
and
dope.
So then I was I'm going to start a museum. And I was going to go driving around the country, and I was what am I going to do that for? I'm what am I just going to wander around for no reason? I was no, I'm going to take all the money that I was going to do that with and go out and buy art. You know?
Hell yeah.
And so you know, I went up to the Ginyanka Reservation up there and got some artwork from up over there. I bought artwork from all of my peoples that I knew, and you know, guaranteed them that it'll make it at least 200 years. I'm guaranteeing 200 years.
Hell yeah.
And as I started kind of conjuring up the idea of it, people saw what I was doing. They're oh, you're actually doing this. And then people wanted to give me stuff to put in the museum. So it kind of snowballed. And the museum started, it was in my house. So every inch of my house is covered with this stuff. And then the ideas started flowing too heavy out of there, because you build a museum, then you have this lot of people coming, you know, not tons of them, but it's a brainstorming place, you know? So many ideas were coming out of this place. I was you know what, I can't just be coming up with ideas all day for other people. I was like,
Right.
it's getting too busy. I need to like work on my own ideas.
Yeah.
And so I shut the museum down, and in lieu of some recent new artifacts that I discovered some sort of stone tool.
Oh,
Like,
dope.
Yeah.
Did you
So-
find it in the ground?
Yeah,
or?
I found it in the ground.
Oh, yeah.
So I discovered an artifact, and then I just acquired a 1957 Life magazine with the original article by an ethnobotanist, Gordon Wasson, when he traveled to Oaxaca, Mexico, and ate mushrooms
Oh.
with a woman named Maria Sabina. And he like wrote of this thing on the front of Life magazine. It's like, and something the mushrooms they cause mysterious visions or something.
Mm.
And so basically that is the article that reintroduced to basically with the Western
Yeah.
construct of thinking of this mushroom in the United States, like that all of that knowledge had been lost.
Yeah.
No one
Nobody's
even knew
talking
of it.
about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no one even knew of it. People didn't even know it existed. It's limited.
Yeah.
And so this guy went there, wrote an article,
Mm-hmm.
and then brought that back and told the story.
That's awesome.
In a very I'm an anthropologist. He thought he was going to go there and
Mm-hmm.
bear witness to the thing. He didn't know he was going to become enthralled in it. You
Yeah.
know? And so. Yeah, it's another one of my areas of interest.
That's awesome.
I keep a
Collecting.
psychedelic library.
Yeah, that was a turning point. That magazine, that article.
It was a turning point.
Absolutely.
And so,
That's so cool.
Within my
You said
museum,
57?
Yeah.
So right before the 60s.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Hell yeah. Just in time.
So there was no hype about it. There was no anything.
Yeah.
It was very
Do you think people feared it?
at that point in 1957? No.
No. Nice.
I think that people were interested.
They were stuck on what's that documentary called about marijuana?
Yeah.
Where
Reefer Madness.
Yes.
Yeah.
I saw that last year. First time last year. I was like, wow. Madness.
It's pretty comical.
So that's really awesome. I didn't know you collected and
Well,
just having
I just sort of don't really collect. I just happen to have.
it's found its way in your possession for a reason.
Yeah,
There's
I don't have many things, but
Yeah.
the things that I have.
That's cool though. I don't have many coins either. I got maybe 20, 25 coins. So it's not like anything like I'm gonna go out today and look for coins. It's like, here's this.
That's exactly.
Yep. And keep it because it's cool.
I actually gave away all my coins. I kept 3. I have 2 ancient Roman coins.
Oh, those are dope.
And I also
my
have this
God.
coin that is one of my favorites because I don't know where it's from or how old it is, and it's got a language on it that I can't recognize. And every single person I showed it to,
Aliens.
I don't know. I mean, I can't even recognize the writing on it.
Crazy because there are hundreds of languages all around the world that we don't even know. So there's maybe civilizations, indigenous places that were a language at one point that were where they were able to have their own currency. It could be that something far, far gone, just gone.
That's how I feel about dubstep. It's a never-ending build-up. Yeah, I'm like, when is it gonna drop?
Here's the breakdown. Here it is.
And then it changes song.
Yeah, it's here you
Yeah,
see.
let's do something different now.
Yeah. So I've been doing this to a lemon.
Yeah,
and,
how's it feel?
It's good. Grab that other lemon, that other one, because we haven't been doing this.
Yeah, doing that is really good for you.
It's an experiment. These lemons came out at the same time.
Same time, same temperature, but this one I've been doing this every day. And
Yeah.
I love it.
You know why I think that's working?
It's rehydrating itself with its
I think the
insides.
citrus acid is keeping it fresh.
Oh yeah, that's so dope. It's like a preservative.
Yeah, vitamin C is a thing they put in things to stabilize molecular bonds, I believe.
That is fucking awesome. So that was a weird experiment we decided to do. I don't
Try
know.
that.
We enjoy
Oh,
lemons.
no, I can't do that because that's part of the experiment.
But this feels good. It makes your hands smell like
oh, wow,
good.
that's soft.
I
too.
know we've been doing it for a while. It's been that's day 3.
You'd be
But
like, hey, this
if you
is a
see
stress
this,
ball.
yeah, use a lemon. So Kevin, guitar teacher, guitarist, builder of the community, very influential person. I've had a good time sitting down with you, talking to you. It's been
Yeah, I had a nice time hanging
Good.
out and doing this too.
Thanks.
So-
I hope I didn't screw it up too much.
No, you make me feel comfortable.
Okay, good. We have something from Danielle. Giordano. Giordano. See, I go with the geese. There's a big thing with GIF and GIF on those movements. Forget it. I don't even want to go.
I order a gyro, dude.
Gyro.
That's how I'm just do it.
I don't correct people when they say gyro because I'm an open-minded person. I say gyro. Half my family's Macedonian, so
Yeah.
they're
Oh,
all
yeah,
like
yeah.
sheepkas and shit
You're
like
in.
that. So sheepkas, nojas, gyros, fucking, it's cool. But we have something that I want to read,
Yeah.
and it was a quote from Danielle G.
boy.
And it says, "Kevin is a messenger and a storyteller. Having that talent is the best way to write songs. He boils down the universe and puts it in the words and music." End quote.
That's good sum up.
That I feel what I've learned. I 100% agree with this quote. That was a really nice thing. That was
Yeah,
from.
it really is.
Yeah, they had a
Love to thank
cafe,
her.
deli, grocery store. They sold Lucid CDs there. They even had a concert there. I think it
They've
was,
been a big supporter as they funded and
That's so
produced,
dope.
helped me like get all of my songs together. I gave them 100 songs. They started making lists and putting them down. And then we're like, hey, how about this? And then they said, we want to make this album.
That's
And
so dope.
So they made the When I Rise album for me, and got me 1,000 copies.
Yeah.
And have been really good spokespeople and people to work with artistically and like in different ways. And
That's
we've done a
dope.
lot of different things together between Downtown Rising, an event that we kind
Which
of worked on.
you promote.
Yeah, we
Downtown
all-
Rising.
Yeah, well, we all just have
As a team.
coffee and hang out.
Hell yeah.
And then like some things coalesce.
Yeah.
And they're really good at the functional part of life.
Downtown
I'm not
needs
so
to
good at-
rise.
yeah, I'm not so good at the functioning part, but
Man.
I'm good at the rest of it.
Absolutely. Playing a role,
Yeah.
in school, I played a role in groups. I was the timekeeper. But they wouldn't believe me that time didn't exist, that humans invented time for feel more structured and controlled, but, third grade.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
We all get better.
It's,
We all help each other get better.
Sometimes you need a hand, sometimes you need two.
Exactly, and I think that's what's really cool about what you guys have going on.
Mm.
You all folks are working, and you have a team of people
Yes.
that seem like motivated and are into what they're doing. And like, I've done a lot of interviews, and I would say that you have probably done the most back research
Yeah?
than anybody.
Hell yeah.
Even though you think your notes are out of order or out of line or whatever, you knew, you actually, took the time to
Yeah.
dig in and go back and talk to people, find out some things.
Hell yeah.
And, I would say it's one of the better and easier interviews to do. Because a lot of
Awesome.
times you have to go in, because some people are like, you can't count on the interviewer to, ask you the questions for you to get out what you want to say.
It's your boy Cam. Have a good one.
How you living?
How you living? Have a good one.
How you living?
Okay.
I'm doing good too. I'm doing well.
I've been good.
Dude,